I say hi and welcome back to Let's Play Diablo 3 Reapers of Souls. And yes, I am not at the same place as I was before because my recording software started to acting up and I had to take my losses and lose the recording.
Revolution! It's time for our oppressors to fall. The king is in the city, but we have a trap waiting for him.
This city is under siege. Why would you attack your own king now?
What? You're not with us? Then die with our enemies!
Ooh, that was easy. The King's Note to Lord Vernton.
Lord Winton, we are thrilled that you have located a surviving regiment of soldiers. With this new force, we can turn the tide and save our city. Your disagreements with the crown are well known, but we are glad you can put them aside in this dangerous time. Long live Westmarch!
Long live the Queen. And we can go back to the game and continue, because all this was just extra, and I pretty much got a lot of experience point just at this corner down there. Because I know I have to go, I think it's up here I have to go, if I remember correctly. Yeah. It's a long, long road. They're easy but annoying. I'm guessing I have a few people in town I can talk with after this. It definitely is. How much? Almost. Gideon's Row. And Urshul's Satches.
I did not find Malthael on Sanctuary, but I did find humans. Far too many of them. They murder and cheat one another while allowing their brothers to starve. If their true power is ever released, we are all doomed. They have a choice between good and evil, and they overwhelmingly choose evil.
Okay. So far this setting is...
There is no place for her in our world, so let us help her defeat it.
Yes, sir. Two more. Yeah. Kick butt and chew bubblegum.
Not yet.
Right, yeah. Or name spells. My first demonic essence.
Nothing as Madame of Belial did.
Thank you. I knew you would allow me time to save me.
So,
How could you know that? I am Miriam Jazia, a seer of the Vetcher people. I foresaw our meeting, but I did not see this horror. I have come to help you. There is one crucible left, and if you destroy that, the maidens will not be able to create more. There is no time to waste. We must be on our way now.
okay.
He's watching.
He's always watching you. Ursula Satches. Another.
I grew disgusted by humanity during my time on Sanctuary. When at last I found Malthael, I was not surprised to learn that he felt the same way. We will cleanse creation of the scourge that is humankind, and when we are finished, the tragic mistake of Anarius will be gone.
You should get to the survivors' enclave. It's not safe out here.
Nonsense. You'll protect me. And after experiencing what those things do to people, let's just say I need to see you destroy the final crucible with my own eyes if I am ever to sleep again.
So I'm getting another follower, and of course she's not doing anything, so I have to kill everything. My breath is down. We got ourselves a new lore.
Seraph was on the floor. The mass of its bloated flesh sounded as it floated off the ground. When I finally noticed it, I could not move. It was as though I was trapped in a waking nightmare. I looked down and saw tendrils of energy wrapped around my feet and realized it was not fear that held me, but Seraph's magic.
And it's a kill.
Patience.
If I understand the patches correctly, I think that's gonna be one of the warriors' new abilities in World of Warcraft, where you go high in the air and stomp on the ground. Ooh. Likey. Is it something I can use? It definitely is. On with it. It's always nice with some upgrades. Surprise! Nothing up here. So they die. Ooh. And we get ourselves the viewpoints. I guess I already have it. can I have a waypoint for something I didn't take?
That's for you, friend.
Some loose stones. But so far it seems to have worked. So there is one setting I am going to check after this to see if that can remove the lag spikes completely. Because now I rarely get the lag spikes, and when they're coming, they are only here for a few seconds. Ooh, chests. Nothing there. Find the Master's Soul. So I'm guessing West Courtyard. I'm not in the right courtyard then.
Not enough wrath.
So I'm guessing to find it I have to follow the edge.
I see you have much guilt over Leah's fate.
What do you know about Leah?
I see the past as well as the future. You must not let it consume you.
He's a nasty bugger.
Not yet.
But he doesn't do any much damage, to be honest.
You shouldn't be so down. You have much to be joyful
He's a
about.
kill.
This is not a moment to make light.
I have learned that in terrible situations it is better to laugh than to cry. Perhaps you have lost as much as I will understand.
I think I want to stay here until I level, and then I continue. Lots of fire bats, or ghost bats, or whatever you call them.
Your visions show you an end to this slaughter.
Of course it will end, and you will live a long and happy life.
Why don't I believe you?
Because I was not feeling entirely truthful. That, and your estate chance that will never believe you can be happy and content.
Night tingling. 44. Looking at the good.
It is wonderful to finally meet, though you are skinnier than my visions led me to expect. Just don't take care of yourself. It's always about saving the world first, isn't it?
And that is just as it should be, madam.
While lore is empowered, any enemies to attack you will reduce by. Not bad. I think I'm gonna stay charged. Your mental skin laser will give you a 10% stun. Yeah, why not? How's the shield? Nah, I think I'm gonna stay with the one I have been going with for quite a while.
You are such the artist when it comes to dispatching Death's minions.
Yeah, Picasso.
Don't mind me. I'll just be waiting over here.
See,
A wise decision. We won't allow any harm to come from you.
and then she's gonna make me do all the work again. Easy squeezy. So it only works if there are two of them out to get the chain lightning. I guess I'm missing one. Yeah, it's over here. And there it goes. He dies pretty quickly, to be honest. And he is down. Yes.
What made that sound?
That would be Urzael.
Who is Urzael?
Urzael is the angel who commands Malthael's forces in this city. I think you made him angry.
Good. Let's get to the Enclave. I need to see if Tyrael has made any progress.
Return to Survival's Enclave. Complete.
So, what do you need?
Upgrade.
Good to see you again. Come back to the city. Setting up shop.
Holy crap. A lot of people to talk with. Angels.
Okay, for you
Ja, die bij
I don't understand. How could they? Some of the angels have gone mad, but I will put them down. Good.
Harold the Weasel.
You are a quiet sorcerer. Sneak back home and fetch some of our savings.
But the streets are crawling with those horrid creatures.
That's precisely why you must go, dearest. Nobody notices you.
Sleek.
There's no easy way to say this, but I have to leave, and I won't be returning.
Right. Because a mob of angry women is coming for you.
I'm serious. My brother's imprisoned in Kingsport with no way to defend himself, and I must free him.
If Westmarch is overrun, you'll die on the way to Kingsport. That won't help your brother.
All right, I'll stay for as long as I can, but only because I know how much you need.
Abandoned.
Either the prophet abandoned us? Why else would his magic fail to protect us while we slept?
It kept you safe.
But my sisters died. Why them and not him?
You must carry on for them, as I do for Leah, Kane, and so many others.
I cannot simply feel sorry for myself. I must discover the truth. When I left my sister Lysa, I took her magic focus as a reminder. I tried it today to see if it held any clues, and I found strong trace. Magic that killed her. It reminded me of the Fisherais magic from before we served the prophet.
Those mages are long dead. No one alive today would be seeking you or your sisters.
When I cast the magic upon her focus, I heard her voice again, and this time, I understood. She said one word. Irena.
Farewell.
I have heard that the Grand Maester himself is in Westmarch. It is imperative that I find and speak to him. I will tell him of the sins his order is committing.
Cormac, he leads the Order. Do you not see?
No, you are wrong. My first memories of being a Templar are of him comforting me, welcoming me to the Brotherhood. I looked into his eyes. He is a good man, I tell you.
Those who perished without embrace.
My mother warned me about the poor. They want my wealth, but they don't want to work for it. And now they've created an army of death creatures. Well, when I'm king, I'll just show them. We're not going to die, are we? Tell me we're not going to die. I don't want to lose my soul!
I was telling you about Lyria, wasn't I? Oh, she was so beautiful that Durgus was determined to make her his own. Oh, yes, he pursued her relentlessly, showering her with gifts and attention until she succumbed and agreed to become his wife. But Durgus' jealousy was so great, he hid Lyria high in the heavens, far away from the reach of men and gods.
If you let jealousy control you, it will take everything you have.
Yes, that was Durgus. Desire was his very nature. Zai was the greatest thief, and he wanted Lyria. He waited patiently for a night when Lyria's path hid her behind the silver moon. For when the sun set, Durgus had to leave Lyria's side, you see, for desire rules the night. He could only watch from below as she drifted across the ocean of stars. Then Zai climbed, silent as a whisper, into Lyria's palace in the heavens.
Did Zai love her?
No, but stealing from Durgus would make Zai a legend.
It's a bunch of thieves I'm running around with here. Thieves and thugs.
He's been agitated ever since he mentioned the woman. Who was she? Did she start the fire? It's getting close. Maybe not live much longer.
We need to get out of here.
Really?
I heard you.
Oh, I can't believe it. My best hammer's gone missing. Couldn't have walked off on its own, though, could it?
What if
the man needed a hammer? Promised to return. Fool boy. I'll never see
I don't feel like talking right now.
Okay. So who stole the hammer?
Why fight so hard? Thousands. What to another doesn't matter.
Or 3. Missing number 2 then.
After Coriolan's death, the crown passed to Justinian I, through a somewhat convoluted interpretation of Zakharom's scripture. Thus began the Justinian dynasty. Seen as usurpers by them, the Justinians suffered nearly constant challenges to their rule. Finally, during the reign of Justinian III, a full-fledged insurrection broke out in the outlying region of Carthage.
Rescued?
If you hadn't come along when you did, I don't know what might have happened.
It was the least I could do. Anyone would have done the same.
But you didn't have to help. You could have run right by.
He's in love.
Good job of it, holding off the Reapers this long.
It has been a brutal task. A lot of good men sacrificed themselves to save us.
Their sacrifice won't be in vain, friend.
You stopped their assault for now. Perhaps there is hope.
Can I ask you about Deckard Cain?
He certainly enjoyed the sound of his own voice. No one can tell a story like Deckard. I miss him. But good men and women die fighting for their cause every day. All we can do is carry on.
Can't you just forget about it?
We never forget. But standing around talking about them doesn't honor their memory, does it?
Tyrael told me of your actions. You killed Diablo himself.
I did what was necessary.
I don't know that the world will ever understand what it took to face such pure evil.
That does not concern me. The prime evil is gone, and that's what matters.
My father was the commander of the Knights of Westbridge. He assumed I would become a soldier, just like him.
Ah, you felt a call to do something else.
I grew up on stories of the fearless Horadrim, Tal Rasha, Jared Cain. That was what I wanted to be. My father thought it was all myth. Wasn't he surprised when I actually became one?
Did you send for reinforcements? Surely you have garrisons in outlying towns.
Have you not heard? Cities everywhere are under attack. No place is safe.
Yes, Malvale strikes all across Central.
I hadn't heard. This is much larger than I knew.
Holy crap. So this is it from here. So I thank you for watching. Feel free to subscribe and leave comments below. If you do not leave comments below, I do not know if I'm doing anything right or wrong. So I'll see you in the next video.